To me, it's clear that there's a standout among the proposals that wasn't included in the staff report. After reviewing everything, it appears to me that CASCO is the right choice for this great park project. Okay. Well, I mean, for those reasons, to me, you know, we have an Irvine-based business, we have a women-owned business, we have Irvine manufactured chargers. They've done work in the city of Irvine. You know, it appears to me that that's probably the best route. So I guess I would make that motion.
If I could finish my question, then maybe then you can make the motion, if that's okay?
Oh, I'm sorry, my light was still on. Did I get an excuse? Did I get an excuse from speaking? You know, a EV charging manufacturer that this business was going to use that manufactures the charging stations in the city of Irvine.
I'm
sorry, Director, I have the floor, so can I please get the floor back?
Done.
No,
That's
I wasn't.
why.
I wasn't done.
Okay.
I'd like to make a motion to go with CASCO, if anyone wants to second that.
That at some point, CASCO doesn't change equipment vendors themselves.
Absolutely.
Our relationship is with CASCO. And so CASCO can choose at the end of the day who they want to. At some point, CASCO doesn't change equipment vendors themselves.
Absolutely.
I received an email from someone, and I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. Like, why are we going with vendors who are not even in Orange County, let alone
I'd like to invite
Irvine?
Director Carroll and Director Kim to come to the ChargePoint office on 530 Technology Drive, where we've actually have operations with dozens of people that were part of a Veracity team that we acquired.
And we're bringing in other organizations that have nothing to do with our community. They have nothing to do with our city. And I'm just going to say, Asian American companies are being accused of selling data to foreign governments. I have a real problem with that. So unless you've got absolute proof that that is happening.
Here, the more it seems to me that this was some kind of a deal that was struck out of public view that is now imploding and doing harm to the city.
Had the staff had the clarification that they did in today's letter from CASCO about the revenue, perhaps CASCO would have made it as a recommended outfit.
It's certainly a possibility. Again, I've had this letter, I think, since 15 minutes before the start of the board meeting, so couldn't go back to my notes about the original calculations, and so, but it certainly would have been extremely helpful. and understanding that some of their elements in the proposal were negotiable, and I think they expected a little bit of negotiation on them, and so that sort of changes the overall nature of the proposal.
I mean, but
from what
you said that they were taken out because their number was too high.
Yes, because we couldn't understand their justification. They didn't provide any textual descriptions for, and they didn't show their work for the math.
So rather than our asking, we just said, nope, you're out of the process.
So that's partly why we hired Cosmont to provide that. They have extensive experience with evaluating these types of proposals, and so looking at, have they ever experienced looking at these numbers?
Did Cosmont call them?
No.
So both the staff and the consultant didn't understand the numbers presented by a proposer, and no one asked the proposer.
That's correct.
Board member Kim and Carroll, you just earned my vote on this one.
Now it sounds to me like this whole thing wasn't a very good idea. When I hear that we're supposed to get $2 million a year in revenue out of this, and now that's up for grabs, apparently we're not.